Every conspiracy has some type of truth to it. Every lie has to have a truth to it to make it believable. Give the people in California our condolences. Why do y'all think that the fire in California right now it's wasn't handled properly or wasn't foreseen? There's a lot of questions that needs to be answered behind that situation or behind what's going on right now. I've been seeing online on social media, people been saying that it's actually a person. Like, can you like that? I can't believe a person. Like, why would you believe a person is starting all those fire? I kind of find that real far fetched, right? Just one person, right? Even a group of people, I don't think they can start that type of fire, that massive amount of fire, because we have it's not today's not the first time, or right now it's not the first time that we heard situation about Cali kept catching on fires. Like, this probably been the worst situation, but this is not the first time we've heard or we've seen California specifically catching on fire. And I would think that the government, right, or the people in charge would have foreseen it getting worse than it previously have gotten. Like, I don't think if something is going on, if you have a situation, especially a situation that has to do with wind, fire, earthquake, natural disaster situation, and it keep occurring, and you don't face that situation, it only gets worse, right? These are natural disasters. It just happens, right? It's not in our control. It's not in no human's control. But what we can do is prevent it from happening. The first question is, why wasn't that situation faced head on, right? Why wasn't that situation faced head on? And only a certain group of people can answer that question truthfully, right? We might have it's because of budget, it's because of the policy. Somebody didn't sign this, somebody wasn't supposed to sign that. But we have only a certain group of people that can sit here and answer that kind of question truthfully, and the world may never know, right? But it's just sad that people have to lose so much because of these small group of people, right? You following me? A lot of people lost. I don't know if it's in the millions, but a lot of people lost their homes. You had people that their homes was passed down to them from generation to generation. You had people that built their home, that's their first dream home. It's different scenarios that a lot of people was affected, but it's only these small set of people. There's probably a handful, probably 5 to 10 people that made those wrong decisions that affected all these people, right? The second question is, do we think this is biblical? In the Bible, it did say in the last days there'll be natural disasters, right? I'm not saying this is it, but I'm not gonna say it's not it. Like, we have to throw that question out there, and we have to start having these conversations about what was already foreseen BCs ago, hundreds of years ago, right? We have to sit here and answer that question. Like, because to me, it's like you hear something and it's like, oh, it's a conspiracy, right? And we was hearing things 10 years ago that was a conspiracy, that wasn't real, that wasn't what we call norm, right? So we don't believe it, right? Or we just hear it and go about our day. I'm the type of person, I feel like every conspiracy has some type of truth to it. Every lie has to have a truth to it to make it believable. You can't lie. You can't be in the desert and it's 100 degrees. It's hot as hell, right? And somebody's sitting there telling me that the sand is snow. Like, that's not, obviously, you don't have to be Einstein to understand that that's kind of a lot, right? But it's just certain things that we've heard that has some truth to it, right? And it goes back to the Bible. It goes back to those days that we wouldn't even thought of what was said. And with that being said, history repeats itself. And what we're living now, or what we're seeing now in our generation, is what happened back then, hundreds of years ago. So it's certain things that you can't come and tell me it's a conspiracy theories, because they already happened before. Follow me. We can go in the Bible and see cities burnt to the ground. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is facts. You understand what I'm saying? This is fact. This is what we can go see. This is what we can go find. Cities burnt to the ground. And if we dig deep enough, we'll know that this is facts. Somebody didn't just write this up, right? And we're in 2025, and we having cities burnt to the ground. This story in the Bible that a city was burnt to the ground was in BCs. This happened in BCs. It wasn't in the thousands. We wasn't in the 19 nothing. It wasn't in the 18 nothing. It wasn't in the 17s and the 16. This was BCs. Thousands of years ago. You understand? And we're in 2025 and we having the same scenario. It's not a coincidence. It's not a conspiracy theory. There has to be some type of truth to that. And it's like people are leaving that part out. People didn't want to believe certain things are going to happen in their generation. So it's like, oh, are aliens real? You see one. Are we going to be living with robots? We're about to. You probably didn't believe that you were going to live to see that. But we got to start being honest with ourselves.